Alright, forgive me, this is probably like a bit like lopsided or something, but I can't find my tripod for this video. But today is Friday the 16th of September. 16th of September, it's Friday, whatever, I don't know. But basically I've just finished work. I've come home. I thought I'd make one of these videos. I haven't uploaded anything to this channel in about 3 weeks. The reason being is because I've just been trying to get a lot of the debt and stuff. I don't know if you've seen a lot of that in like my past videos, but a lot of the money that I've owed some people who have helped me out and just finances with paying bills and things like that, like all of that just sorted. So I've like invested a whole amount of time in work, as well as like obviously taking time to chill for myself. Now, a few things to mention since the past 3 weeks have passed is that I've got a, just lift this up here, but I've got a new dresser. I've got a new dresser here, which I would consider probably the first major part of like this whole bedroom like revamp. And the reason why I'm revamping is because if we take a look at my room, it's messy, I apologize, but if you take a look at it, you can definitely see that there is just so much clutter, but that right there looks really nice. So what I'm trying to do is pretty much get that, change the whole table, maybe at some point change the bed, but just trying to get these things in order because I want to try and be organized. I want to have like a studio, if you will. I want to turn my bedroom into a studio. And the reason being is because, yeah, you know, I've lived by myself, I mean, not by myself, but I've lived in an apartment that's supposed to be, you know, a 1-bedroom studio, and I didn't have a room, and I lived with someone else, and it was just chaotic, and it was just, a lot of my creativity died during that 1.5 years of living in that place. So piece by piece, I'm trying to put together everything. I'm going to look at building like a gaming PC, looking at building like, well, not building, potentially purchasing like a Mac to help me do a lot of like studio type stuff, because I definitely want to make more tracks. I want to make more videos. I need to buy a new camera again. Like there's just all these things that I've just been working. I've been working really, really hard to try and just get more money to make all of that happen. Now, I don't know if I've mentioned it in the previous video. I never look at these videos again once I upload them, but basically I looked at like the Lee name on the main channel. Like I wasn't sure if I could go back to being that kind of character or that kind of persona or whatever. I mean, it's not me saying that, yep, say goodbye to that channel, because I've worked really hard on that channel for it to be as big as it is, or to have accomplished as much as it has. So I'm just like tired, but the fact is I'm thinking of potentially changing the branding of it, or even giving it a branding in the first place, where everything that I make on that channel, everything I create on that channel falls under this little production. And it's a joke. It's a joke that like a lot of my friends and I make. You know, they always say like shit like Lee Productions and things like that. And it kind of started clicking in my head that, you know, maybe it is something that should be tried at least, just to see if I can make content under that, and then eventually, you know, move on and evolve. And if I take on more people for it, then obviously if that's also going to change the branding. There's just so much that I'm excited to try. It's been a very, very, very long time since I've felt excited to kind of revamp everything, but if there's anything that I've learned in the past, like I'd say 1.5 years of living at that old place and even living at this new place, is that not like I can't just keep putting pieces here and there, and like, you know what I mean? Like I can't, like if you have like, for example, if you have a puzzle, you can't just like put little pieces here and there and expect it to be complete. It takes time. You want to make sure that you just build everything up first before you go ahead. If you're going to go do something, make sure you have all the tools and all the things to just make that process streamlined, to make that process easier, hence the new computer, hence the upgrades, hence all of that. So I don't know how often I'm going to upload to this channel in the coming weeks. Hopefully a lot more, but it's going to take a little while. I'm hoping by November I will have a decent setup and I'll be able to use this channel to kind of showcase that, or even showcase it on the main channel and just, you know, make just make everything a lot more interesting on the other channel, especially because it's quite boring. And I'm not afraid to admit that a lot of that content on there is boring to me. I've made it and I still find it boring, but hopefully I can find that passion and reignite that flame. It's probably really bright. Sorry that it's been like that for like 3 minutes. Anyway, today was such a hectic day, so I'm not really gonna go on anymore. This video's gone for too long already. I will hopefully see you in the next video, because I will just be going hectic and probably like uploading thoughts here and there, but I won't be uploading anything major at the time being. But I'll keep it updated. Thanks. That was not worth it. So that's what's going on.